Hello everyone and welcome to the Hermit Crab Hideaway. Today we'll be talking about hermit crab shells. Hermit crabs need shells to change into because hermit crabs grow but their shells don't. So they need to change into different shells as they grow. Lots of times when hermit crabs grow they molt. So a lot of times a little maybe right after they molt, a little bit before they molt, or maybe a little while after they molt, they will change shells. Or other times, hermit crabs can actually change shells just for fun. And sometimes you may even see your hermit crab changing into a smaller shell. Now a lot of times they'll do this so they can molt, because it makes them easier for them to bury themselves. When you're picking out shells for your hermit crabs, you need to think of the size of your hermit crabs. What size are your hermit crabs? Are they big-ish? Are they kind of small? You want to pick out shells that are a little bit bigger than your hermit crab. But then again, you might also want to have a couple shells that are a little bit smaller, so sometimes when they molt, they do change into smaller shells. I would recommend having about maybe 2 shells for each of your hermit crabs, because especially if you have a lot of them, they could possibly fight against each other for shells, so you might want to make sure you have multiple shells so your hermit crabs can choose from. Also, you probably want to have a variety of different shapes, because different hermit crabs have different body shapes that will kind of change into the shell, so you want them to have a variety of different shells to choose from. Also, as you may have already heard of, no painted shells. Painted shells are terrible for hermit crabs. The paint on the shell is actually toxic for hermit crabs. If the paint chips off, maybe they go in the water and it chips off, and all the hermit crabs attack and eat it maybe, they could possibly all die because the paint is toxic. Not only that, but the shell itself is very sticky and hermit crabs don't like it. Like, imagine being really stuck inside a really small house. Just being stuck in there. It's very sticky and uncomfortable for them. Not only that, but it also smells inside that shell. It smells like the paint, which hermit crabs hate. So remember, when you're picking out shells, only choose natural shells. The shells you see below are natural shells. All of them are natural. So try to pick out natural shells only. If you currently have a hermit crab that is living in a painted shell, what you might want to do is only give him or her natural shells to grow into, and then as soon as him or her grows into the natural shell, take away the painted shell as soon as possible, so then they cannot go back into it and they'll just have to live in the natural shell, which is much healthier for them. So I just want to give you guys a closer look at some of these shells. I have 6 shells in my hermit crab tank because I have 3 hermit crabs, 2 for each hermit crab equals 6 shells. So I keep 6 shells. If you want to keep extra shells, that's totally fine as well. And I just recommend having 2 shells for each hermit crab. So I hope this video helps you understand a little bit more about hermit crabs. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!